Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. So let's talk about Black Ink Crew Season 6, Episode 11. OMG. Would you guys forgive Sky after she apologized? You think Miss Kit should forgive Sky after she apologized to her? Because, Sky's been picking on Miss Kit even before, the situation where her son and Genesis came out and just nitpicking. Do you think that, Miss Kit is onto something because she's saying that she doesn't want Sky to know that they're dating or seeing each other because she always gets upset and she gets mad and she gets really infuriated and upset? So what do you guys think about that? And do you think that Sky and Young Bae are trying to outdo each other in storylines, or is Young Bae and Sky stepping up their storyline on Black Ink and carrying the show? And also Donna stepped up to a lot carrying the show, Walt too as well. Ted has stepped up too about opening up about his brother and his father and the situation that he's been going through, and also supporting all the cast members. So what do you guys think about the situation? Do you think Nikki is playing around with oh shit and she really ain't pregnant, she's playing games to get him back? Or did Nikki and oh shit come up with this storyline to get people interested? I know oh shit didn't come up with this plan about Nikki being pregnant and things like that, and probably having a miscarriage and also being in Atlanta where the other Black Ink shop is at. So is oh shit gonna be going to Atlanta to tattoo because that's where his estranged wife is living with her son? So what do you guys think about that shit? I'm like, okay, I'm reloaded. And I did say in my last video that Rod was gonna make an honest woman out of Young Bae, and he definitely did, and he's gonna marry her, and then hopefully Young Bae's mom can come from Korea and be very proud of Young Bae. She has her own tattoo shop, which I heard, and that also she'll be married now and she'll have a grandbaby, so then she can be the mother that's living inside the apartment with them. So what do you guys think about all that situation? I was like, damn, but would you guys forgive Sky for what she did? And then, when she was at the table, she was like, oh, so you pregnant too? Yeah. So is Sky jealous that Young Bae is pregnant, or her storyline? Or do you really believe Sky is acting out because of Genesis? I never gave away a child, so maybe that could be possibly the situation. But I'm going to need for young Genesis to get paid. I'm going to need Genesis to get paid for each time they mention his name on this show. He needs to get paid because he's being used as a storyline. And so, he needs to get paid for it. He needs to be able to have a confessional and tell his side of the story instead of just filming him being upset because we don't know what happened. And then also I want Genesis to actually address the situation when him and Sky met up, and if he actually was going to hit Sky, or he was actually throwing Sky pocketbook off the table saying that she spent all her money on her pocketbook. So that it is what it is. So anyways, let's get into it. C's walking to the Black Ink shop, his shop or whatever, and everybody's sitting around that didn't go to Korea. Even oh shit's there, Kevin's there, Donna's there, Tatiana's there, not Donna, Tatiana's there, and Jada's there, and I said oh shit, I said Kevin, and Alex is there as well, and the rest of the people that didn't go on a trip. And so they was like, what's wrong with you, C's? You look like you came from a funeral. And that's what Walt said. Walt was like, damn, I thought when you go on vacation you're supposed to come back happy and looking like, yeah, you're supposed to, but not when you go on vacation with a crazy woman like Sky that went ate shit back crazy for no freaking reason, and supposedly it has to do with Genesis. But damn, talk to people. Like, if you want to Genesis to be in your life and you want to have a motherly role in his life, you got to start doing motherly things. And being motherly as giving advice to Steve, being motherly to Miss Kit and her situation with C's, and Donna being a real big sister and motherly to her, not beating up what's his name, Teddy. I don't know if she really beat Teddy up or whatever, hit him. And going after Miss Kit because supposedly she's supposed to have kissed Ted. Your child's supposed to be more important. You're supposed to be on this show filming yourself getting anger management, getting counseling, changing around because you want to set a good role model, but you still want to pop off at the same damn time. That's just my opinion. Sky has to live her life the way that she wants to live it, and that's it. I'm just a commentator reviewing a show. You know what I'm saying, my peoples, my peoples, my peeps, my peoples. So anyways, So they're like, damn, what's going on? What was like, yo, you guys look sad. It was like, so how was Korea? And Melanie was like, yo, you guys are freaking me out. What's going on? And so that's when Miss Kit jumps in, because Miss Kit comes in, and Donna comes in, and young Bae comes in as well. And so she was like, good news is that we found Bae's mother. And then Sky absolutely lost her damn mind, and they're like, oh. And it's just like people are acting like, damn, that Sky is really out of control. This is what they are given us to believe, that Sky is out of control the way that she's acting, and nobody in the shop is surprised. Nobody in the shop is like, oh, I can't believe Sky did that. So is Sky actually a situation with her son, or is it actually that maybe she might have some mental illness that could be hereditary, that's passed down to her, or she could be on some type of narcotics, or maybe she's just stressed out and don't want to be on the show anymore, and she really wants to be with her son, but she's filming. I don't know, you tell me how y'all feel about the situation. And so, Miss Kit was like, we found Bae's mom, and then C's was like, yo, Sky lost her mind. She absolutely snapped. Like, she snapped out of it. Because at that dinner table, she threw all types of low blows, called them bitches, hoes, having a baby out of wedlock. She totally disrespect them, and called them out. Like, yo, if you say that your son's situation is affecting you so much that you have to lash out like that, but damn, you don't need to be around nobody. You need to be in the padded cell. And that's exactly what Teddy said. Teddy was like, she needs to be in a padded cell or whatever. But also, they don't know what's going on with her too as well. Only person that knows, what we're gonna act like all this shit is legitimate and it's real, and it's not all fugazi. So bear with me, because it does seem fugazi. It seems like, they set this up where Sky didn't tell the cast members supposedly about her two sons, and then when she does tell them, when she comes back, she doesn't tell them how bad the meeting was. Then now she disrespects everybody, and she's a villain, in Korea, and then she comes back and it's a pity party, and I feel sorry for you, and I'm sorry for it. And then young Bae looks like, oh my god, the innocent one in attack. So that's good story writing, that's good storyline, so we have to give him that. So anyways, moving on from that, Teddy was like, yo, she needs to be in the padded room. And so then, Miss Kit, she announced that Bae's having a baby. Everybody's excited. Melody's excited. Everybody's excited. They're happy for her. And, Bae still looks like a little bit down, a little bit depressed, and she also didn't let Rob know that she was actually having a baby or she was pregnant, because she just didn't have time, because she was exhausted. She was telling him about her mom. She was telling him about how Sky was. She went to sleep, and now she's back at Black Ink. So that's the situation with her. And she said, possibly I'm going to surprise him by and Donna was like, once you use a pregnancy test to stir a teacup, Donna got all types of tricks. Donna can make it very interesting with her ideas. I think they should listen to a lot more of Donna's ideas, even though Donna, be all over the place. But she's going to find herself one day and become the great, intelligent woman that she wants to be. But right now, she's caught up in the limelight. She's caught up in all this hype, and she's just caught up in just giving her body away, because she doesn't know how precious her body is yet. And once she feels that how precious she is, she's going to be very choosy who she gives it to, because everybody can't have your crown jewels, you know what I mean? You just can't be giving jewels out to everybody, because then you'll have none left. So it is what it is with that situation. So I was like, damn. So everybody's happy that young Bae is pregnant. And so C's invite Miss Kitty out on a date, basically, to the skating ring, which was a poor idea, because he doesn't know how to skate. She doesn't know how to skate. And basically she falls, bust her ass. But C's does give her roses. C's does have a picnic basket full of treats for, Miss Kit. And he apologized for how he treats her. And he was like, I was feeling some type of way when I found out that you might be hooking up with Teddy. No, Teddy can't have you, Miss Kit. You're just too much. What happened to Caesar's fling in the beginning of the season? Where'd she go? She was in Atlanta. She's from Bad Girls Club. I can't think of her name anymore. So anyways, so Caesar is like talking to her, whatever, and Caesar was like, yo, I have so much fun with you. I miss you. And I want to know if we can, do this often. Could we go on date often? Basically, he's asking her to date him. And Miss Kitty was like, yo, we can do this, but, it has to be on a down low. It has to be on a DL. Nobody has to know, because every time Sky thinks that me and you are messing around or doing something, she totally goes off on me. She attacks me. She's mad, and she comes between us. And basically, I want it to be a secret. We all know C's cannot keep a secret to save his life. So, everybody knows by now. So, even before now, once that scene was cut, everybody knew. And so C's was like, oh, you're going to be my little secret by, escape. Dirty little secret. I was like, that sounds freaky. That sounds good. Ooh. And so everything's supposed to be going well. I'm surprised Miss Kitty gave, C's another chance, because he was out here they wasn't in a relationship, but he did meet her parents, and he act like he wanted to be serious with her, and he was running around with Sky's friend. Even Sky was trying to hook up C's with her friend, Ashley or Amanda or whatever her name is, with the blonde hair and the freckles, and knowing that he was messing around with Miss Kit. And then, he was all up on everybody. So I'm surprised that, she's gone back around with C's again, even though at the beginning of the season, she was talking about how C's is just a thought bucket and C's is just out here in these streets messing around. So I'm happy she forgave him, guys. I broke my nail carrying something. It hurt so bad. So mad I broke my nail. But anyways, so they're gonna keep it on a DL, on a down low. I don't know if is that gonna happen. They want to keep it between them two. We'll see. They want to keep it really secret. I don't know if that's gonna happen. And so we got Jada, and Miss Kit and Alex. They go out with Walt, basically, and there's a little secret that Jada has going on. She feels bad for betraying, Walt and leading him on, but she really didn't lead him on. He kind of led himself on, but she gave him the idea that, she might be interested in him, and she's not. So she bring her friend along, Ashley, to hook up with Walt. They make a connection. Seems all good. Ashley shaking her body, showing around, telling us that she's a model, whatever. Walt's telling us he's a photographer and he managed Black Ink. So now we know what Walt does. He assists and manages at Black Ink, but we already knew that. We just don't see him doing the job. We just see him sitting there on the couch sipping on some Hennessy. So anyways, it is what it is with that situation. I'm like, okay, so Jada's throwing Walt a bone like he's a charity case. I'm like, damn, you feel that bad? It sucks when somebody that you want to date, you're not good enough to date them, but they got a friend for you. But sometimes that does work out. So I guess in this situation, we'll see if it works out. But from the previews from the next episode, it looks like she's a dean bat. So it is what it is. So it's all good. So now we get back to the shop. Jada's there with oh shit, basically, and oh shit is telling Jada that Jada was like, so why they call you oh shit? Oh shit was like, oh, because I'm nasty, I'm dirty. That's some things I did in the past. I had sex over there in the corner, and it was like a nice little sex tape. And she was like, oh my god, you had a sex tape? You was having sex in the corner over here? He was like, yeah. I was like, Jada, I hope you ain't judging oh shit, because you had a little sex tape going on with Donna at the Halloween party. You guys were on top of each other, grinding, bumping kitty cats, and you had on lingerie. So you had your little sex scene, but it was only in your apartment, and there was people around, and boom, people walked in on you. Who walked in on you? Young Bay and Kev walked in on you. So don't be judgmental because you down with him, and then oh shit was like, I put my penis in a girl's cup, I did this, I did that. So shit is bragging about his old school days, and guess who's been calling him? Nikki, none other than his estranged wife, has been calling oh shit, trying to talk to him. He was like, I haven't talked to her or seen her in 3 months. I don't know why she blowing up my phone, but evidently for some reason, somehow he's being filmed and Nikki's calling at the same time. Like he told Nikki what time to call because she's the mastermind about let's get back on this show. So anyways, he talks to her and she lets him know that she's 8 months pregnant. And, he was like, so how did this happen? When did you get pregnant, And she was like, so you kicked me out and you knew you was pregnant? She was like, no, I didn't know I was pregnant. It just happened. Sometimes you know when you're pregnant. Sometimes you don't. Even though I was pregnant already once. But, this time I didn't know I was pregnant. Soon after I kicked you out and we broke up, that's when I found out I was pregnant. And I didn't know how to tell you. I just couldn't bring myself to tell you that I'm having your baby, even though you're my goddamn husband. And so it is what it is. So oh shit is upset. He's mad. He feels like she's bringing him back in. He just feels like so disappointed in the situation because he finally thought that he was getting Nikki out of his life, that he was moving on and he wasn't gonna be around her anymore. But now oh shit loves kids. Oh shit loves having kids. So Nikki is she's a baby mother wife. So another kid has been added on to oh shit's litter. So any of these reality stars that want to get pregnant, can't get pregnant, use oh shit sperm because he never hits and miss. He always get his target. So anyways, oh oh shit is just like he's just feeling some type of way. He was like, so you've been pregnant for like 8 months and you didn't tell me, you didn't tell me at all. He was like, yo, I just feel like this is so messed up. He was like, so you kicked me out when you was pregnant? And he was like, why didn't you never tell me? How come you never brought it up? How come you didn't say anything? You've been 8 months pregnant, you don't say nothing? And he's really feeling some type of way about the situation. I don't blame him. I don't even know why he's not questioning if it's his baby or not. We don't know if it's his baby or not, but from what I heard, oh shit, and Nikki are still together. They're posting on Instagram and stuff like that. So maybe it is his baby. Maybe if it's not his baby, he's still gonna step in and be a father for this child because he is married to Nikki. If that's all true, I don't know. I haven't seen no marriage license, and I really don't care. And I don't follow O'Shea or Nikki on any type of social media. I follow them on Black Ink when they come on the show. So, and I don't follow them. I report on them. So, anyways, he just feeling some type of way, and it seems like he was like bragging about like her trying to, Nikki trying to call him and get with him or whatever to like, Jada. Like I thought, O'Shea was gonna try to make some moves on Jada. You think Jada finds O'Shea attractive? You think she wants to get with O'Shea, or she's straight chilling and the kiddie pond? I'm like, okay, we'll see what happens. And so it is what it is. I'm just like, damn. Oh boy, I was like, they really getting into it or whatever with this. And so, Bae goes out to dinner. She goes out to dinner with, Rob or whatever, and the dessert is gonna be there's gonna be the sonogram. So basically she's nervous. She finally tells him when the dessert comes to the table, and then he reads it, he sees the sonogram is upside down. She was like, come on, turn it the right way. So he finds out that she's pregnant. He's happy, he kisses her, he hugs her, he's so excited. And I knew he would be because he loves her, and I know she loves him because they live together. And you don't see any squaddles or any problems with them online or whatever. He understands Bae's situation, her problem, her mental illness, not mental illness, but her mental distress and depression she has gone through, and her trust issues because she was open to him to tell him, and he's down with it. So anyways, they kiss, they hug, everything's all good. He was like, I'm gonna be a daddy now, I'm gonna be a father. So it's all good. So we get back to the shop, and then Tatiana didn't get beat up this episode at all. Tatiana's talking about she wants to pierce a penis. Ooh, that must hurt. But I remember at one time and point, it was really popular for men to have piercings on their penis and their tongue. I think it was like a big thing that a lot of guys were doing at one point in time. So anyways, Teddy was like, you're not going nowhere near my penis. If you do, I'm going to fire you myself. There's not going to be no half-ass fire. And that's what Ted is saying. And so Cease tells Kitty, and, tells Kit her and Ted are going to go out to dinner. They're going to go out to dinner with, Sky and talk to Sky or whatever. And basically bring up the situation that happened, that went down back in Korea, whatever, to address her. Sky doesn't know that she's going to dinner with C's and everybody that went to Korea. She just think it's her and C's. And so, Kid is feeling some type of way. She was like, yo, is it going to be security? Teddy was like, is there going to be a lot of security there? Are we going to be protected? What's going on? What's happening with the situation? Because they are afraid of Sky and her wrath. They don't want to play no games. And so, C's is like, yo, we need to address what happened in Korea. We just can't let this go. Miss Kitty was like, this is an intervention. I was like, okay. I reloaded. I was like, this is going to be good because the last dinner they had went terribly. Miss Kid was like, the dinner last year went terribly, so I guess we're going to do this again. And so Ted was like, okay, I'm down for the shits. And so young Bae and Donna already know about the dinner, so they're going to meet them down there or whatever. So I was like, oh shit. And so then C's was just like, yo, we're going to surprise her. It's going to be like a intervention or whatever. And so then that's when, oh shit, let C's know that, Nikki's pregnant and she's 8 months pregnant, and Walt's there. And Walt is like, yo, that's not his baby. Come on. C's was like, yo, well, she got pregnant after you guys separated. And so C's is basically saying that, yo, I don't think the baby's yours. Like, how she was pregnant for 8 months and don't tell you. And you've been going from her for so long. She got pregnant after you left. Walt was like, yo, that ain't his baby. I don't believe her. C's think there's some shadiness going on, that she's just trying to set him up. Walt believes she's trying to play some games to get, oh shit back or whatever, because she wants him back because now he's filming again. He's on the show and he's going to be making money so he can pay child support to his kids and give Nikki some money in her bank account because she has blew through all her money in her bank account because of him paying child support and all types of issues. That's what's alleged. I don't know if that's actually true, but that's what's been alleged on the show on previous seasons. So anyways, oh shit ain't falling for her. Shit was like, nah, I don't believe it. I just think this is a scam. So anyways, oh shit was like, I'm just gonna focus on this tattoo. So oh shit does this tattoo or whatever, and he does it from this Gigi Megan, whatever her name is, Gigi Megan, Gigi something. Gigi Mel. Anyway, she's on lip service, with Angela Yee, and she's very popular. She does interviews, and so she's ending a relationship, and she wants to get a new tattoo to cover up her ex's name. Oh shit gets on the job. He tattooed her up, and it looks excellent. So in my last video, I was like, who do you guys think better, Alex or oh shit? Based on this tattoo, I'm gonna say oh shit is better. I'm glad oh shit done stepped up his game, and that tattoo look excellent, and it's in the slideshow, so you guys will be able to see the tattoo. And I'm glad oh shit came in there and wrecked it. So I want to see Alex next tattoo. I want to see Alex and oh shit battle and doing tattoos and see who's the best. I just want to know. That's it. But we know oh shit did mess up in the past. It seems like oh shit is clean. It seems like oh shit is not using drugs, and he's not even drinking and stuff like that. So I hope oh shit really stays on his path, because I really do like oh shit, and I wish him the best for himself and for his kids, that he can actually succeed and make whatever he want out of life to happen. Same thing with everybody on the cast, and Donna, and my peeps and my peoples. I want everybody to succeed and do the things that they want to do that's going to bring them joy, happiness, and financial success. So anyways, moving on from that. So the tattoo is straight. It looks good. I'm happy. And so then Sky everybody's at the dinner table, but except for Sky, she's there late. And, Bay is like, let's move these knives from the table. Let's move these knives from the table. Like, Sky may be crazy. She might act crazy, but Sky knows about jail, and she ain't trying to go back to jail. So, you know why she don't be beating up nobody and punching them in their face and using weapons? Is because she knows she can go to jail. She only goes so far. She'll sprinkle water in your face like she did. She'll yell and scream all up in your face, throw bags of chips at you. But if you punch her or hit her, then she's going to go in. But she ain't trying to go to jail, and she ain't trying to lose her job either. So she knows just as much to do to get a reaction and to make the audience go, oh my God, because Sky has developed what people want to see, and right now she's playing a villain on the show, and then Young Bae is the angel on the show, so it is what it is. But Sky has kind of like always been the villain on the show, but not always, because she used to be so funny, but she did always had issues with the females that C's dated, so that is a problem. Is she like that big sister that don't like their brother to be with anybody, but they are not actually, biologically related. So I don't know what's going on with that situation. Maybe we might find out Sky and C's got something going on, but I doubt it. I think they're really, really cool friends, but I don't know. The way she be acting, it'd be way too much going on. And so moving on from that, so Sky shows up. She was like, why? She was like, oh my God, I didn't know all you guys were here. Oh my goodness. She was like, why y'all got stank faces on? Y'all look like you got tampons on your plate. I was like, Sky, why you gotta go there? And so anyway, Sky sits down at the table, and Caesar's like, yo, everybody here wants to address you about Korea, your behavior, how it was off the chain, how crazy you was acting, and Sky just sitting there like she don't want to hear it. And then Donna's like, Sky, like, you really was crazy. You was on a whole different level. You was like something I never seen before. You seem like a psychopath, like crazy. And she's just like, yo, it was just so disappointing. It was on a whole nother level. It's like you wouldn't hear anybody. And so Sky was like, come on, lady. Sky was like, come on, lady. Does anybody else got anything to say to me? Because I don't want to hear nothing this bitch got to say. Because whatever she's saying is irrelevant. She was like, oh, so Young Bae, you got con artist, you got something else to say. I was like, oh, no, she called Young Bae a con artist. Like, Sky is so slick with that mouth. Sky was like, con artist, you got anything to add? I was like, come on. Sky is genius on this show when she's doing her thing. But we all know that Young Bae and Sky made up in real life, and they're friends, and they're posting pictures and doing shit together. So this is a show. So we got to take everything with like a grain of salt. So she was like, come on, call us. And so then Young Bae was like, why are you calling me a corn artist? I'm not a corn artist. She was like, yo, I opened up to you. I told you everything that was going through. It was so hard for me to open up and tell people my past, tell people what I've been through. You know, I haven't been in Korea in 10 years. This is my first time going. This was about me finding my mother and everything. And, you know, you took that away from me. Like, you made it a terrible trip. It was about me. You were supposed to be there to support me. We were supposed to be family. We were supposed to be there for each other. And she was like, oh, come on, shut up, corn artist. Yeah, you're pregnant now, too. Yeah, right. And so Bae was like, you don't believe I'm pregnant? I am pregnant. What are you talking about? Bae was like, yo, you just been acting so crazy. We all got to deal with you acting crazy. We got to deal with you being a crazy ass person. You always crazy. And Bae was just going in like crazy towards Sky. You know, Sky does not like to be called crazy. She don't like Sky doesn't like for you to address her with any type of mental illness that you believe she has, because she has mental illness in her family that could be in her genetics. And so everybody's looking like, oh my God, I thought Sky was gonna jump up, and Sky was just like and holding herself in. She was like, I gotta go. And she and so everybody's looking. Then that's when C's was like, yo, I'm gonna have to get her up. And so then that's when Miss Kid jumped in. Miss Kid was like, yo, you want people to respect you, but you don't respect people. You want us to give you respect, but you don't give us respect. And you know, I'm not about to do that. Fuck that shit or whatever. Basically, Miss Kid was like, yo, I'm not down with that. I'm not down with that, with you acting up. So C's is like, okay, this is getting out of control. What's his name? Teddy and C's know that there's only going to be so much Sky's going to take before she jumps across the table and try to attack, but security's there. So anyways, he brings her to the back. He talks to her, and then, you know, Sky opens up and says it's about her kids. She was like, you know, my son tried to fight me, and he don't want nothing to do with me, and all this other stuff. So this is why I've been acting up, and I don't want nobody's pity. I don't want to be anybody's charity case. I understand that, because I never want anybody pity, and I don't want anybody to feel like they got to feel sorry for me, or I'm their charity case. I understand, but yeah, I don't take out my frustration out on people I care about or I love as well. If anything, it makes me love them more and appreciate them more while I'm going through stressful situations. And you know, so then Sky comes back out, sees does a little speech, and so Sky apologized to everybody, but she's apologized to like C's first, then she apologized to Ted, then she apologized to Donna, then she apologized to Young Bae, then she apologized to Kat. She even made Kat on the last of the list. And but Sky also said this to Donna. She was like, Donna, Sky also said, I don't know none of you bitches. I don't know where you bitches come from. I don't know none of y'all. And Sky was just like, Donna, you my sister, and you're gonna be up here disrespecting me. I'm agreeing with these people. F you. I was like, Sky does have a point. Like, you know, there's so many times they tried to fire Donna, kick her off the show. Sky had her back. Sky had her living with her, and Sky was just like, yo, you're gonna be out here disagreeing. You know, we keep that, you know, you always got something to say. We talk in private all the time. You couldn't tell me this, you know. So I feel Sky on that part with Donna, but yet Donna is being a good friend by letting Sky know that she's wrong too as well. So it's all good. So anyway, Sky does her little apology. She does her crying. We've been seeing Sky cry all season long. I'm telling you, she needs to act again, because this girl can cry. So she starts to cry, and basically she lets everybody know that her son tried to fight her. He don't want nothing to do with her. He don't want her in her life, and she doesn't know how to accept that or how to deal with it. And usually she hurts the people that she loves the most, because people that she really don't know, she don't give a F about, she won't see, she won't be around them. So, but the people that she loves the most, she usually takes out her frustration out on them, and she's wrong for that, and she's sorry, and all this other stuff. But she never said she's gonna get help. She never said she's gonna get counseling. But one thing did come out of the situation, and everybody does forgive her at the table, but it doesn't look like everybody's standing behind her, but except for like Bae, and you know, Bae is kind of close to her. Miss Kit is away from her, but Ted, Donna, and C's is standing behind her. So C's really got to make sure that, you know, Sky doesn't really go off on people like she does. Like, if he's gonna agree with all her behaviors, not agree, but, you know, make excuses for her behavior and say, you know, oh, it's because of this, like, he really got to step up and do stuff with the other people, make them feel more comfortable and more safe in the situation. So anyways, but one good thing is C's is going to meet up with Young Genesis, I don't know why I call him Young Genesis. Gonna meet up with Genesis, and we're gonna see that's probably gonna go wrong. So he's gonna meet up with Genesis, and Sky's appreciative of that. So like I said, I'm gonna need Genesis to get a paycheck. I'm gonna need him to get paid. So it is what it is. And she says she's sorry for mistreating them, and she's sorry to Young Bae. She's sorry to everybody. So then Sky's back at the shop. Everybody's at the shop chilling. Sky was like, my ass is all nice and soft. And as she's standing there next to Kit, Caesar's on the other side. So it's all good. Donna's on the couch and everybody else is on the couch. And Donna was like, my vagina's so soft because I get it waxed or whatever. And then, Sky was like, well, my feet are hard because I got callus. They all laugh. And, Miss Kit is like, okay, it's good that, Sky is kind of being better. She's kind of being happy or whatever. And so it's so good. And all of a sudden, oh shit, get a call. It's Nikki. She's going into labor, supposedly. We're going to come. I hope we don't find out that Nikki hasn't been pregnant at all. And so anyway, so she's talking to shit on the phone. Shit was like, I'm not going to hang up with you. Like, call the ambulance. She was like, I called the doctor. Doctor told me to go to the hospital. Oh shit was like, are you able to walk? And she was like, no, I'm not able to walk. He was like, well, I'm going to stay on the phone with you until then. And I'm going to get myself to Atlanta. I was like, how is she going to stay on the phone with you with shit if she needs to call 911? She's supposed to call the ambulance. You said to her to call the ambulance because she can't move, she can't walk or whatever. And so anyways, Ted thinks it's totally fugazi. Ted thinks that too, but he didn't say it, but Walt thinks it's totally fugazi that she is a pathological liar. Cease thinks she's a liar too as well, but he understands oh shit loves kids and he married her, so of course he does love her. We don't know if oh shit is getting played or they're playing this game together because they have to make an interesting storyline too as well to stay relevant. So anyways, I like the way Kev dressed. At the end of the show, you're gonna see Kev with this kind of like, Sesame Street fur. I thought it was nice. It's like on his arm, near his leg. It's in the slideshow. You should see it. I think Kev dress is okay, even though the hat style is old school too as well. That's how they used to wear it back in the day. So Caesar's rushing oh shit to the airport to go see Nikki, and so we'll see what happens. I was just like, damn. And then we get Rob takes Young Bae to Times Square. That's the first place she came when she came from Korea 10 years ago, and there's break dancers and stuff like that, and they're doing a show and it's wonderful. The guy did a flip over 3 of them. I remember seeing that when I was in New York. And also then he proposed to her. He made an honest woman out of her, and it's a lovely ring. So peace. I'm all one love to all my peeps and my peoples.